FOMO, the fear of missing out. How do you deal with it? More about that right after the intro. Welcome to the Day 1 Journey, episode 403. Ching. Yeah! So what about you? How do you deal with FOMO, the fear of missing out? You're there, about to make a decision, and you don't want to miss out on all the other opportunities. You do want to make a decision, but also you don't want to miss out on all the other options. How do you deal with that? Well, when I put myself in these kind of situations, I just remind myself what decision really means. The root of the word decision in Latin is to cut off. It's about cutting. And cutting hurts. Making decisions is hard. I just remind myself that making decisions, it's not just about I'll go with option 3. It's also about cutting off option 1 and option 2. And this is the meaning of the word. I need to cut them off. This is part of the deal. This is making decisions. And I want to make the decision. I want to move forwards. So I need to cut things off, no matter how I look at it. No matter how I look at it, I will end up missing out on the options that I didn't choose. I can put my hand in the sand, I can ignore reality, but at the end of the day, no matter what I'm doing, I will end up missing out on the options that I didn't choose. And if I don't make any decision at all, as I was sharing in the last 2 episodes, I will probably end up missing on all the options. For me, ignoring that is ignoring reality. No matter how I look at it, I will end up missing out on something. So for me, when I think about it, the FOMO, the fear of missing out, for me is the fear of reality. For me, the fear of reality is like I try to ignore reality. I try to make this world different than what it is. The truth is, at least as I see it, no matter how I look at it, I will end up missing out on something. I don't want to escape reality. I want to go forward. I want to make a decision and to accept the fact that I will miss out on the other things. I don't want to have this fear of missing out, because this is the fear of reality. I don't want to fear reality, because this is what I have. This is the only thing that I have, reality. So this is what I do when I'm facing decisions and I have this desire not to miss out on all the other options. I just remind myself that this is reality. It's about cutting decision. It's about cutting, and cutting usually hurts. It can bleed. So when I'm forcing myself to be aware of that, it helps me. It just helps me to follow through, make a decision, follow through, and accept the fact that I'm missing out on all the other options. So what about you? What does FOMO, the fear of missing out, mean to you? Are you really afraid about missing out on all the other options? Or maybe you're just not sure what's best for you. Give yourself a few minutes today. Think about it. And of course, have an amazing day one. See you tomorrow.